presentation of the National Football League.
Carolina sideline. Here's a look at head coach Dave Canales. His guys a lowly 2-4 over the last 6 weeks. Across the field, Kyle Shanahan, coach of the 49ers. His side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out in this postseason. Punter Thomas Morstead has the ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And we're off and running from Levi Stadium. We dodge the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. And now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. Just the 1 touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
So off our first snap, we already have a pause for injury. One of the linebackers out there in some discomfort and being checked on. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's a run to Dowdle. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Third and long for him here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. They're led out by the 4th-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the 49ers the first. From the gun is Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Purdy. This is a heater going deep. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down. From the gun, McCaffrey. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he can't hurt you with a return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We're up on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Young.
The second down pass. The tackle by Litor Dos Matos. An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down.
Well, Kate, that's a white flag waving if I've ever seen one. I'm not sure I saw any avenue with that run play that was going to result in a 1st down. It felt more like the coordinator saying, well, you earned that call by the mishaps on 1st and 2nd down.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And the fair catch is made just about a yard or two short of midfield. The 49ers and Brandon Ayuk running onto the field. And so far, with a chunk of the season gone, you can see he's been the league's most productive receiver in terms of yardage. Slot man's in motion right. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Going run again with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Kittle makes the catch. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 2nd down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A gain of 1. Brings up
3rd down, Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Carolina offense headed out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. He put everything he's got behind it. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. It gets 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He's going to tuck it and run. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. He tucks it and takes off.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Motioning one of the tight ends. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And they find them after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. Well, set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Dumped off to his running back. Keeps away from one. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
And the 49er.
A tight end in motion now. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's 2nd and inches.
First carry here for Jordan James. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Purdy throwing here. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
That's another 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Purdy on 1st down. Left side, secured by Ayuk. And he's tackled for no gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here's Purdy to throw. Back to Ayuk it goes. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the 49er.
To the air again. Purdy. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Again, it's Brock Purdy. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making a 9-point advantage. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game.
Panthers nothing.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Raheem Blackshear now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Panthers set to take the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback, as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Hubbard again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this is
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They stick with McCaffrey. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
3. A gain of 4 yards.
Motioning the tight end left.
1st down.
There's a give inside to James. Brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They kick the running back in motion. Back to the air on second. Purdy. He'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
16 yards. And the 49ers first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 at the 9-yard line.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Purdy out of the gun on 3rd down. Caught just shy of the goal line. They got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. High percentage look for him here from the left half.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. It's Young, the throw here on 1st. Completes downfield to Felton. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Rookie T.J. Sanders there on the play.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Zone read, they'll give it to Hubbard. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of the offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Ready to throw here on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work.
Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And they're going to take over with a 1st and goal here. Recover the fumble, and now a great chance to make their opponents pay. The intended target was his running back. Well, I love that. There was no thought of just covering it up, was there? He just grabbed it, instantly got his eyes upfield, and was looking for where to return it.
Now, I think you could hear what I could hear, Kate. What we hear on a practice field, scoop and score, scoop and score. Yep. They work on it, they rep it, they teach it. Well, they did the scooping, and now it's incumbent on the offense to go score.
A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal. McCaffrey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now a timeout for an injured player. That's Christian McCaffrey being attended to. Hopefully with his history, this is something minor. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Purdy to throw it. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. The sack sets up a tough 3rd and goal. They're at the 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Piniero's kick is good. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Kate, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And after that opposing score, Brock, they find themselves taking over down 16. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And give him 6 on the run as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. So it's going to be 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Young working from the gun. It's made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
On play action, here's Young. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Out of the gun, Young. Hits him on the out route. But I believe someone on the Panthers made it to the loose football first. They're hanging on to it.
It's a gain of 11. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
1st down, Young. Cut down the field. We get touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers chop some of the lead off before the half. Xavier Legette with the touchdown.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. And it's good, but the choice to kick there means this still is a 2-possession game in the 2nd half. So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now it's Purdy. He's on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Stick into the air here. It's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. To throw again, it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
That's another 49er first down.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Complete to Pearson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. It's a 36-yard look for him. Pinheiro's kick is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Return starts from the goal line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
At their own 24-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The season is going by at lightning pace. Week 12 has arrived. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. Let's get into it. Our tour around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Rams at home to take on Tampa Bay. And it's the man who made 4 starts as a Ram back in 2022, Baker Mayfield. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And it's Cam Akers. He's going to hit the hole hard, get loose into the secondary, and they're not gonna get it. The Saints had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. One more to bring you up. Let's go to Arlington. The Cowboys taking on the Eagles. And it's Dak.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Isaac Gorindo to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The 49ers and Brandon Ayuk running onto the field. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down, Purdy to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Here's McCaffrey. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Purdy will sneak it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2. And the 49er first and 10 at the 38.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Playing with James. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's incomplete left side.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Pass brought in by Jennings. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, You don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
Second and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Now run, James. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down. He tries to sneak it, and he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Play action now with Purdy. Finds his fullback. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29.
They run. It's James. Well, that's not what the offense style about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it. Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Piniero's kick is good. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Well, that's a familiar path he's taken here. Now the 5th time he's run out and gotten the job done. I know. You'd rather have them be PATs, but it's been nice having that reliable leg to turn to all game long.
Blackshear on the return. Escapes the defender. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap now to Young. Completes downfield to Felton. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start the second half with some needed points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Panthers get it back to within 1 score.
Panthers 14.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Starting from the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And we can just point to that last drive, right? Saw them pick up a couple of third downs on their way to that field goal. Not quite the touchdown they wanted, but still able to add some more to their lead.
Yeah, and we know how hard it is, Kate, to sustain drives in the NFL. It means doing what they did. Convert on that money down. 3 points, but you love the execution on third down especially.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 37-yard line.
Running this with James. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 46.
First and 10 now from the 46. From the gun is Purdy. He's keeping it. big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the 49ers the first.
24 yards. That's another 49ers first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Carry here for James. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers lead by 14. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front. Receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers lead by 15 now. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Young. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On second and 10, Young. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, it's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Carolina in punt formation. And this is going to be his fourth effort tonight. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Purdy on first down. To his back it goes, Jordan James. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They gain 11 on that play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco. Purdy on the play action. There he goes. The Panthers got him. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs. But not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is second and long. Throwing from the gun. Brought in by Ayuk near the sideline. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third.
Air it out on third. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. The Carolina offense headed out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Out of the gun, Young. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 6.
And they'll throw 3rd and long. Gets his running back. And he's going to reach his own 20 before stepping out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Panthers first down.
Here's Young to throw. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Young working from the gun. It's caught by Hubbard. And he'll get it up to the 27. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
This is 3rd.
Now it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
And it's 4th down.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. They'll bring out the punter here. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Along now with James. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is James. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now it's Purdy. That's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run here on 1st down. Down to the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another 49er first down.
Going Bell, the big tight end. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers so likely locked up the win right there. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes?
Yep.
No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers grow the lead now to 22 points. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Panthers set to take the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt an away partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. It's Young, the throw here on first. And let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. Makes the tackle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Young throwing here. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Young. And he's not quite that fast. Led him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Taken down at the 41. An 8-yard pickup brings up 4th down and 1.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line, no gain.
It's a gain of
1st down from the 41.
And the Panthers 1st down.
Looking to throw, Young. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. We're going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing from the gun here. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And this is another incompletion. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. There he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Ken, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
There's a give inside to James. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
He scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Ayuk makes the catch. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
I think one of my first welcome to the NFL moments, Kate, was my first rookie mini camp. And in the West Coast system, and Mike Holmgren, who taught like Bill Walsh, it wasn't just getting a completion. It was putting it right on the spot so the receiver could do damage like we just saw.
He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Give left side to James. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
They give it to him again. And this hasn't been a common sign out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Third down and 5.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Blackshear on the return. He dodged the tackle. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Third and long for him here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. You got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that run very short, only getting to the 27.
27-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to the well again. Gets it to the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They send one of the tight ends in motion right.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
No gain on the play.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers nearing their 9th win of the season. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. James will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one. It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
So 4th down's going to bring out Eddie Pinheiro and the 49ers field goal unit for the first time. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Pinheiro's kick is good, and that gives them a 28-point advantage.
I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm going to go there, Kate. We got to start discussing his stamina with all these attempts. This is weeks of work in one game, and he just keeps getting the job done. Now just one make away from tying the NFL record.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. First and 10, it's Hubbard. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.